reason you think that you need cracked aim to rank up is because you are taking the wrong fights. In this video, I'm gonna show how you can make every single fight advantageous for you and how to convert them into round-winning plays. Hello everyone who's watching, my name is Happy. I am an immortal coach, and in this series I am playing the newest character, Mix, and I'm breaking down the plays that are currently getting me to immortal with the newest character. And one more thing, if you're tired of improving your aim constantly and it never gives you any results, I suggest you click the first link in the description where I teach how to rank up only using your game sense and preparation for your character. Let's begin the video. Now I'm gonna show you why all of these fights were easy for me and the thought process behind all of them. So we are running a 4-1 split on A, and my job is to survive as long as possible unless there's a reason for me to push. So because I can see 3 enemies already on defense, that means that we can see all of them and I can start to make my move. I push out as soon as my teammate dies so that the enemies would still be looking main. Then I choose to fight the guy who is furthest away from the whole group, so that I have some cover if I kill him. Then I immediately fight the whaley because there's still a little bit of shock factor because I'm behind them. The third kill is just a dangerous angle where both of us are likely to hit a headshot. And finally for the deadlock, I wait just long enough where I could be on the right side, so I take this timing and get a free kill. Now I'm not gonna lie, this fight involved some luck and some aiming as well, but 3 out of 4 fights, except the raise one, I had an advantage. And if you watch enough of these videos, you will also develop game sense that can help you win fights with 0 effort as well. Next clip. So we go to B, we see that we still have a teammate. We really want to apply the boost. We stun under hookah, one of the best places to stun. And then we ult everything except our ISO. Now we are in a good situation. We have a judge and we have close range fights. Somebody said that Raze is kind of low HP, so I go for a nice little fight for me. We know that there's 2 long, 1 hookah. We spot one guy out in cubby, so I immediately create a plan to punish him. Look at this, look at this. It's cooked. It is cooked. One way and a stun on him, so he doesn't see the stun coming. Yeah, that's crazy. One thing that's been really working for me is smoking showers immediately and then just trying to take an orb. And that's what I do. Because I can hear them attack me super fast, I go for the smoke, apply the boost, expecting to fight. Now, because they don't have any pop flashes, I can just sit in front of the smoke and likely be fine. Especially because I have all of these teammates around me. Now I'm solo on site anchoring, and then one of my teammate dies lamps. I call out to my team that both of them are on site, and I decide to hold this weird angle here. I didn't want to hold the headshot angle against Chamber because his ultimate is just crazy. I don't want to mess with that, so I go for this weird little off angle. I can hear both of them on site and I'm waiting for my teammate. It's an unexpected position enough where I could just walk into the smoke and likely be okay. But somebody called out that I should ult and I'm like, alright, they said it. Your word is my command, and then I go for the usual. Stun in the smoke always works, and then I just stick. Because he's ulted, he cannot hear the spike, so he's just gonna panic and he really cannot do anything. He cannot walk forward, and he cannot hear where the spike is being tapped. There's not much he can do in this. Here's another clip where you might say, oh, you just had good aim, that's why you won. I look at it completely different. Because we're in a 2v3 situation, I want to just fight with my jet and make sure he doesn't die for free. So I get easy trades on the enemies, and now because I'm 1 HP, I don't just want to swing the normal angles. Instead, I want to fight the dangerous ones. So this is a dangerous fight. Number 1, I have angle disadvantage. Number 2, even if I just jiggle, he's probably just gonna cook me up like crazy, and all he has to do is hit body. And for me to hit him, it's pretty difficult. Super difficult actually, because again of the angle advantage, and he can be on stairs, he can be lower, he could be further away, and depending on where he is standing, I would have to adjust my crosshair. When you take an angle like this, it's just one flat area, right? It's either left or right. Plus, I actually get angle advantage here if I go far back enough. Here's one for the Waylay mains. So this angle is actually really good against operators, especially if you have a character which can run away. I go to Cubby and I can see that Raze is ulting. Now, I do have an ability that lets me fight this exact situation where I can take the shot, and if I miss, he shoots at my body and I just dismiss. One more angle to hold with an operator and any character is the left side of heaven. Because my teammate got ulted, that's why I wanted to throw the saturate. It might look like I'm just throwing it randomly, but they will likely try to take backside. That's why I invested one saturate into defense, so it would give us some time. Now I ask... the flash Phoenix? I ult 3. Phoenix flash would literally do the same thing as my ultimate here, but I'm like, whatever, it's 8-0. Who cares? As I said, smoking showers instantly and trying to reach the orb because of the extended warranty is one of the best plays you can do as a controller. Now, I do hear them coming at me showers pretty quickly, so this smoke kind of saves me. I can hear that they're already out. Showers, showers, 2 showers. Hold on. Once again, showing the power of stunts in the smoke with mix. One of the really solid plays if you're not going for the heal, because we have a Sky, is to buy yourself a Ghost and a Stim, and then just going showers on Bind. So we actually hit that chamber there for 1 tap. Our chamber kind of baited us because for some reason he wanted to take a close range fight with his little guardian that he has. I go for the spike because somebody dropped the damn spike, as always. They didn't pick it up. It's actually pretty dangerous to go showers with your spike, and we can see that both of them are on A, so I'm trying to rotate to B as fast as I can. I really wanted to see if they would actually go back to A so I could get some free shots while they're full sprinting, but my teammates are screaming that I should rotate. Okay, time to plant. Where do you guys think we're planting? We're planting as open as possible, especially for my teammate CT, because he is CT. And I go for the smoke and try to catch them off guard in case they go from the showers. They would be like, nah, Mix isn't gonna hide here. And now super important. My teammate starts to fight. I don't know how he ends up here, but I know that I have to help him here. Luckily, I get the trade on the Mix, and now it's a 1v1. There's no way he's taking the first. The peeking strategy that I did here was called, it doesn't have, I have no idea what the name is, but the way it works is you peek out and you expect the enemy to be somewhere on your screen. And what you do is you flick your crosshair when you can see the enemy. Now, because we're on pistol rounds, it's actually even better because enemy is less likely to just be like around, right, and I'm cooked. So that's why it's pretty good way of seeing if the spike is diffused, and if they are sticking the spike, you might actually hit their head. When you see most pro players jiggle some type of a corner like this, they're not just jiggling like this pretty often. Some of the time they are actually jiggling in a way where they would still react to the enemy and shoot some accurate bullets. Imagine there's a guy sitting on default. Instead of going for the wide swing, you can go for the little swing, aiming at the head and almost like taking cheap shots. And for the finish, we're doing an investigation. I'm pretty sure it's our Phoenix who is blinding me every single game. Pretty sure, but I cannot prove it just yet. Right, so the first blind is clearly from my own Phoenix. So I go in, I get flashed again. And then my third death, Phoenix pulls out a wall. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna pass to the back side. We can take some space, clear angles one by one, and then squeeze the enemies who are stuck on site. Clear the chamber trip on the left, which is always just sitting there. So I'm like, all right, let's get it. Guess where his wall is at. Look, he knows that chamber trap is always here. His phoenix wall goes inside the brimstone smoke, so that enemies take some unexpected 15 damage as they walk through it. If they walk through it. If they walk through it. Stay positive, guys.